In this video, I'll show the question 3 of Java Programming's midterm. Question 3. My Java program, client and server, should do the following things. The server, step 1, perform the step 1 to 7 in question 2. Let's take a look. Question 2. Create a database schema called CCU and create an table student record and table teacher record. I already create the database schema CCU and table student record and teacher record. So we move on to list. Perform. Define the class student and class teacher, which are inherited from the base class people, and scan each student record from a file and create a student object storing his or her information. In here, we define the class student and class teacher. Both of them extends people, and in server we scan each student record from a file and create a student object storing his or her information. So we move on to question 2. Deposit each student record into table student record. Okay, in here we mention it in question 2. Perform step 4. Scan each teacher record from file and create a teacher object storing them information. In here, and the same, deposit each teacher record into table teacher record. Okay, we finished the step 1. The step 1 to 7 in question 2. So we move on to the second one. Work as a server and wait a request from client at port 9001. In here, we create a Saki server and wait a request from client at port 9001. So we move to the third one. Upon receiving type and ID number, it returns his or her information back to client. In here, we can receive the types and the ID number, so we can know which type is, and it will do search database by ID and return them information back to client. Okay, so we move on to client. At client, the step 1 is implement a client program, which gets the type, student or teacher, and ID number from the user. Client.java. First, we create a socket is the host IP and the port number. In client program, we get the type and ID number from the user here. And we can send the input to server and wait the response. This step 2, and move on to step 3. Upon receiving the response from server, it print out the result in here. And if the receiving message is buy, so close the socket. Yes, and at last we run it to see how it works. First, we run server. Okay, you can see insert into student record complete, insert into teacher record complete, and waiting for client. So we run client. Okay, the client server is connected. So you can print in. Type is teacher and ID number is 9201. Enter. So you can see the server reply the detailed information ID, number, department, ID, name, department, and teaching course number. So we end up of the question 3.